Hey Cancers, it's your girl, the Unorthodox Counselor. Thank you for checking into the channel. I'm going to go ahead and get in a reading for you guys regarding your higher self and your ancestral messages. I hope you guys are doing well today. Take only the messages that resonate, okay? And we're going to go from there. We're going to go ahead and jump right in, okay? All right, let's go. Shuffle. There might be some type of confusion going on right now, Cancer. You may have a lot on your mind, maybe thinking about a few things. God is saying it's time for you to let go. You may notice deep within, your higher self is telling you it's time to let go. Whatever confusion you was holding on to is no longer as you transition into this new cycle. You could be having dreams about letting go. You could be really truly fantasizing and daydreaming about this. You could also you're just worried about if you're making the right decision. God is saying it's time for you to tap in to your higher self by getting grounded. You need to go out in nature. You might like deers. You might live out in the country, or you might just be connected to the deer totem animal. You could have red hair. You could have a lot of tattoos. You need to just go out and just go by the beach. Just go put your feet in the sand, put your feet in the water. Go out in nature, put your feet in the grass. Go, touch a tree. Go put your hands in the dirt. Go plant something. Do something along the lines of nature in order to get you grounded so that you can be able to let go of whatever it is you need to let go. God is asking you to have strength at this time, Cancer. Your higher self knows what needs to be done. You just need the additional strength, So just go with the flow, okay? And you are not alone. Your angels and ancestors, spirit guides, starseed family, and your God of your understanding is with you during this time. You about to overcome all obstacles you've been worried about, because this confusion is about to be out the window no longer. You're going to get total clarity, okay? Let's see what your ancestors got to say about what you got going on, or what have you inherited from them, and so on and so forth, on how you could combat these issues that you got going on. Let's see. This, whatever it is that you need to let go of, it's going to literally create a whole new everything for you. Like, you're going to be just blossoming like a new flower, that lotus flower. And everything within you is going to start coming forth. Talents and gifts and ideas that you didn't even know that was deeply stored within you is going to come out, and it's going to help you be fruitful moving forward. You're going to be very victorious within letting this situation go, whatever it is that has you in confusion. You're going to be very victorious in this. Energy for Cancer. Extremely victorious. You're going to be fine. But I know, no matter what, at the end of the day, we're still humans, and we worry, because that's just what happens. It's just a part of life, and it's just a part of nature to be worried. If people say they're never worried, they're lying, because there's always that little, I don't care if it's an inkling, even though you know God gonna come through in the clutch, you still, as a human, have that split second of worry. It's just how it is, okay? you're on fertile ground right now, so you're really, this is what I'm saying, when you let go of whatever you got going on, you're going to blossom. This lotus flower, you are going to blossom crazy. This is why you got to go out in nature and get grounded with the soil, because you're going to be planting new seeds, and everything is, all the seeds that you have planted is about to come to fruition. So this is why God's saying, don't worry about the confusion. Let it go. Go out in nature. Go get grounded, because all the seeds that you planted is going to get watered as you go out into nature and get grounded. You'll be able to grow this lotus flower that's going to give you nothing but complete wholeness, mind, body, and soul. Let's see what are some blessings that you haven't inherited from your family line. Let's see. Lord, Heavenly Father, God, Holy Spirit, what blessings have Cancer inherited from their family line? We got inspired action. You could be 38 years old. Wow. You're literally about to come into something new that's going to be very abundant. You're getting like, it's like almost like if you put the work in, the seeds are going to grow, right? So this is why God is saying to go ahead and let go, because once you go in nature and get grounded, you're going to have this lotus flower that's going to blossom. This is going to bring in this inspired action. Your family, your generation, your ancestry lineage have literally given you within your DNA this abundance, this pinnacle. Okay, this is like a page of pentacles. You know, you're really gonna be able to make things happen. Okay, you put in the work, you're gonna get the positive results from all your hard work, that inspired action. You're gonna see the fruits of your labor. Okay, you're gonna be abundant. It's gonna bring you a lot of balance and harmony. But this is why, whatever you're worried about, you're probably worried about if you have planted good seeds or what's gonna happen. You might be struggling right now financially or whatever, but God is saying don't worry about it, just let it go, because this is all going to play out because you have put in the work and you have planted good seeds. So you're gonna reap those benefits, okay? Let's look at what blocks you have inherited from your family. So your family pretty much blessing you with this page of pentacles, okay? You're really truly blessed and have a gift, and you're going to reap the rewards from putting in all the work. So just hold tight, okay? And we all get worried. It's just the way it is. I mean, we all go through it, so you're not alone. You need to trust the path right now is what God is saying, okay? You need to trust this path that you are on. Because you're being divinely guided. You may come from Egyptian background. You may be into astrology, astrophysics. You may like to wear a lot of gold. You might have a grandparent that walks with a cane. You may have an aunt. You may be into the pyramids and hieroglyphs. You may be into a lot of esoteric and occult knowledge as well. You could have be born on the 5th of the month, have be a life path number 5, have a child that's 5. The number 5 could be significant in your life in some way, shape, or form. Yeah, we got 555 out. We got 55 out here right now. Okay. All right, let's see. So, a block that you have inherited from your family line was this shaman path, this trust the process. So, in your lineage, in the past, they may not have really trusted the process all the time, and this may have caused blockages in your life and with your present day. So this is why God is saying it's time to trust the process, to trust in Him and let Him guide you right now. Let the ancestors guide you. Let Him guide you. He's going to send in your ancestors and your spirit team and angels of your highest good so that you could break this generational curse of not being able to trust the path. Because you have to trust the path. Because you need to get rid of this inherited block that you have endured from your past ancestral lineage. Okay, let's see what is the path for healing for you at this time, Cancer. What's the path to healing for Cancer? The path to healing for you right now is radical truth. Being authentic, standing in your truth. You could be 43 years old. You could have a grandparent who is a very... Specifically, I got 2 things going on. You can have a grandparent that is very wise, may even have gray hair locks, could even have a gray beard, very in tune with the earth and nature and planetary positions. Could be a straight shooter, don't sugarcoat nothing, say what is on his mind. You know, it could even be just a grandmother or a wise elder or somebody that you look up to that is a person that just literally just hands you the truth and you just have to deal with it however it comes out. Okay, it is your responsibility how you handle that radical truth that they may give you. But your ancestors is telling you it's time for you to accept the radical truth of this life of yours and the things you have encountered and have endured. It is time to embrace the radical truth. And it's okay, because this is what's going to help you let go while you embrace this radical truth. You can let go of the chaos and the confusion. This is why you have to go back out into nature so that you could grow in your strength, okay? Because this inspired action is going to help you trust the path and this radical truth that's going to help you grow into this new relationship with others, with yourself, whether it's a business venture, whether it's starting a family, whatever it is that you're trying to do. Accepting this radical truth, letting go and trusting this path and having strength is going to bring you this inspired action to help you be successful in whatever it is that you're trying to embrace at this time. Let's see what you need to give up, Cancer. Let's see what you need to give up. So you might have been, we got the star coming out. So you might have been experiencing imbalance and you need to get balanced, okay? Which means you need to have that balance and harmony within truth, which is that radical truth that you need to accept so that you can have this spiritual rebirth, okay? This spiritual rebirth is part of your divine path that you are to go on in this lifetime. And this is why you got the star over your head, okay? You got God and the angels with you. And they have given you everything that you need so that you can be successful. This is why you have to accept the radical truth of what's around you so that you can have balance and harmony. Trust the path, Cancer. Because everything is already written. You could be born on the 17th of a month, Cancer. You could have a child that's 17. You could have a child that's 6, born on the 6th of the month. You could be a life path number 6. You could like to stargaze at night. You could like to wear belly beads, waist beads. You could like to sit by the pond or the lake. You could like to be under the stars at night. This is very important right now. This spiritual rebirth is a big deal for you, Cancer. Everything might seem out of whack right now. But it's because you're going into this spiritual rebirth. So everything has to get aligned. So this is why you feel confused with all these thoughts and emotions that's going on. But you know that there's something transpiring. You just don't know what it is. But God said, don't worry about it, let go. Go get grounded in nature, because He's gonna give you the spiritual information and knowledge that you need once you go out into nature and get connected with Earth. It could be as simple just walking through the park, just walking in the grass with your socks off, your shoes, whatever you like to do in nature, and just be out in some type of grass. Be near some type of trees, flowers, plants, something botanical, earthly, so that you could get grounded. Because that's when God's going to give you the information that you need. Let's see what you need to, do to receive what it is that you need. So you got to get grounded. You have to you're unbalanced right now. You have to get balanced. This is very important. In order for you to be in the spiritual rebirth with this star energy, you have to go get grounded. Nature is a big, heavy, it's just sticking out heavy for you right now. Let's see what you need to do in order to receive whatever it is that you need to receive. Speed. We got speed coming out here. You could be 34 years old. Wow. So with speed, it's almost like you need to get a move on it, pretty much. You might be very slow to do things, Cancer. But God is saying it's time for you to speed up, you moving just a tad bit too slow for Him. And He's trying to get you somewhere. And everything is divine timing. But this is why I'm getting a heavy stressor on going out in nature. Because once He give you this information, you will start picking up your speed to do whatever it is that you need to do to let go of, and you won't have no more confusion, so that you could start getting this inspired action, trusting in the path, accepting the radical truth for your spiritual rebirth. There's a lot going on. Blue could be somebody's favorite color. Somebody could like the mermaid. Somebody could be into, somebody could have a child that loves bubbles. Somebody could like marbles. Somebody could like sea creatures. Let me just tap into this, and then we'll close out, okay? I know one thing for sure is there will be a lot of, with this balance, with the spiritual rebirth, you will have, you will end up being balanced mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, financially as well. That's what's coming out strong as well. This is why you don't worry about, get rid of the confusion and let go. God said, keep going. This is why you got to speed up. It may feel as though you've been on this path or journey for so long, and you may even wonder if you're making any progress toward your dreams. This message is a loving reminder for you to keep going. You're almost there. You healing, Cancer. Your body, mind, and soul are in a period of deep healing right now. You're going through many transformations at once, and you're being asked to allow yourself to receive the healing you need with open arms and an open heart. Earlier in the message, I had told you that you're unbalanced right now, and you have to get balanced. And because you're experiencing all this confusion, this is why you're unbalanced. And this is why God is saying that you need to let go, because you're going through this spiritual rebirth. This is why you're experiencing a lot of confusion. There's a lot going on, and you can't seem to really kind of make sense of it. But because you're going through this healing, this is why you have a lot of confusion going on. A lot of things are resurfacing that you thought was over and done with in your life, but they're actually not over and done with, because you haven't really dealt with them. God is asking you, Cancer, to surrender. You're being asked to let go of your need to control each part of your life and surrender to the universe. Control is an illusion, and it's exhausting to try to hold on to it. Let it go and allow yourself to enjoy the relief that comes from doing so. So with the surrender card and letting go, this is a strong emphasis on letting go. You're being divinely guided and protected, and this is being divinely orchestrated, because right now you're going to be that one that's going into this spiritual rebirth. There may be other people in your family who never even experienced the spiritual rebirth, and you're going to be the first one to experience this spiritual rebirth. This is very important for you right now, Cancer. Take note of that. Everybody don't get to have this spiritual rebirth. That's what I keep hearing. So for you to get this spiritual rebirth is a blessing, that you were chosen to get this spiritual rebirth. All karmic debts are paid if you follow this path of surrendering and letting go, so you could continue to heal and have this spiritual rebirth. This is why God is saying, keep going and speed up. So Cancer, this is your message for today, your higher self and ancestral message. Overall, it's important for you to just take a step back. And I know you got a lot of thoughts going on, a lot of chaos, confusion going on up in that brain, because the brain just seems to never wind down. Why don't you go journal about that, or just write it down, take a note section, just talk to your phone, put in the note section of your phone, just so that you could release those thoughts for a moment. And you releasing those thoughts is going to bring in some clarity and some understanding and some type of healing. But I'm getting a heavy emphasis on going outside and being around some type of nature to get you grounded, because God is going to give you the direct message that you need so that you could get a speed on this with this spiritual rebirth. So I hope this message finds you well. Peace and many blessings.